The Mega Man X4 TAS is unbelievable, and I know it's been a long time coming because we just looked at the Mega Man X1, X2, and X3 300% TAS, and the Mega Man X3 100% TAS, and I just did an April Fool's video, so a lot of you guys have been wondering where this Mega Man X4 TAS was, and it's here. The April Fool's video was just a bonus video. You're going to be getting 3 videos this week because of it. It did not replace anything on the schedule, so I hope you guys enjoyed that silly thing. I thought it was a funny April Fool's, but anyway, as you can see, we're playing as Zero, and you're probably wondering, Tooterp, why did you not play as Mega Man X first? Why would you not look at that task first? And well, that's because it turns out there are 3 categories for this task. There is Zero, Mega Man X 100%, and Mega Man X no item, so 0%. Meaning, what I think that means is that the any percent, everyone just chooses Zero because Zero is faster, and there's probably like actual RTA speedrun categories where you would choose X for any percent, but as far as task goes, there's only 3 categories, and the any percent seems to be 0. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. This is the any percent task. The 100% will be Mega Man, and if you guys want to see it, we'll take a look at the 0% with Mega Man X. But as you can see, we're 0 right now, and we are in the intro stage, and who is that on the ground? Iris? Iris, what are you doing on the ground? Oh, gosh. We already got a boss fight coming in. That was quick. And we'll see a few reasons why 0 is faster than Mega Man X, but we'll talk about those when we get there. But first, we got to deal with this dragon. Oh, he's scary. And he has invincibility frames. Otherwise, he'd be dead with those SDCs. But he's already dead, so it doesn't matter. Let's get on with the game. And of course, we're going to start off with Magma Dragoon. Now, this stage is a real doozy. It's very fun and one of the harder stages. In a casual playthrough, you would go to it last or close to last most of the time, I feel like. But in the speedruns, it always seems like this stage has gone to first. And I guess we'll find out why. Right now, we're seeing Zero dashing and jumping a lot. You know, that when you see the trails, I forgot the word for that, but the trails, the echoes behind Zero, that means the dash button is being held, which means your jumps are faster. You're basically dashing, which is really one of the few things I prefer in the X4, X5, and X6 trilogy to the original trilogy, because I prefer the original trilogy better, like most people. But one of the things I like a lot is that just holding the dash button changes your movement speed, even if you're just jumping, and I really enjoy that. And even if it doesn't and I'm being lied to, I like the effect of the little trails behind you. Sue me. I don't care. Okay, well, don't do that. But anyway, right now, this level is just being made a joke of. Zero is just jumping over everything. Hasn't even gotten hit yet. Just barely missing these hitboxes here. I mean, that's TAS for you if you've ever seen it. You guys know. And that, we're already at Magma Dragoon. That's insane. Where did the stage go? I don't know. We're probably not going to be getting mini items, though, because that's slow. But I guess Zero held a grudge from the intro stage where he saw Magma Dragoon, and now he's taking it out on them with the SDC, the Saber Dash Cancel, or the Sword Dash Cancel. And basically, if you hit with your sword and then you dash and you hit again, you could hit multiple times in a row, and there's not really very many invincibility frames with Zero's sword, so you get to melt enemies' health just like that. So yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of that. On to the next stage. And next up we have Jet Stingray. Now this stage is not one of my favorites, but I will say it is better than the sister stage in Mega Man X5. That stage is the real bad one, and because of that Mega Man X5 stage, this stage gets a bad rap. But really, this stage is not that hard. It's actually not hard at all. And but for a task, this is basically an auto-scroller. We're on a vehicle. We're going to be mostly dashing here because that also kills enemies. So as long as the dashes are timed right with your jumps and everything, TAS is going to have a very easy time with this. And so will you, probably. It's the Squid Adler stage is the bad one, by the way, in case you didn't know. But yeah, TAS is just zooming through this, barely taking any damage, only taking it when necessary. And there goes that section. We're already at the loading screen, my least favorite part of the new trilogy. And now we're on top of the water somehow, and we should see Jet Stingray himself fly above us at some point. There he is, doing damage to him and everything. I wish that did damage to his boss bar if you went ahead and damaged him here, but I understand why it doesn't. That would make the fight a little too easy. It looks like he was exploding, though. It looks like we almost killed Jet Stingray there. Nope, there he is. Never mind. He somehow wrapped around the entire Earth in the span of about a second or two. So this guy's fast, Zero. Be careful. And here we are. More jumping, more dashing. Skipping on that health pack. We don't need that. And we're already at the boss corridor. Crazy stuff. Once again, Zero's just flying past these stages. It's kind of insane. And I can't read, especially not that fast, so I can't really tell you what's being said there. So we see a few SDCs in the water, but because Jet Stingray mostly resides in the air, it's going to be pretty hard to do that boss melting thing we saw earlier. So I wonder what's going to happen here. Oh, nope, we're just going to wait for him to come down to where we could reach him. All right. Goodbye, Jet Stingray. You are dead. And next up, we have Cyber Peacock stage, the Femboy, allegedly. And this is one of the coolest ideas for a stage ever. The song is cool. The stage is cool. I mean, it could be more fun. It's not like the best stage ever made or anything, but I enjoy this as a concept. It reminds me a lot of what ended up being Mega Man Battle Network and Mega Man Star Force. It really has that vibe to it, but already getting an S rank because Zero is zooming, getting that extra life. I doubt we're going to pick up any hard tanks or sub tanks just because they're slower, and I'm assuming since there's no any % X TAS, this is the any % TAS, meaning we're probably not going to be getting any items unless they're absolutely necessary, and by necessary, I mean faster, because as you guys know, TAS only cares about speed. And if you didn't know that, you should watch some of the other videos I made. Oh, wow, actually picking up a heart tank. Very interesting. It did not stop the game, though, so I guess that does make sense. That one really wasn't out of the way, so that's logical. Maybe we will pick up a couple of heart tanks as long as they're not literally out of our way, but this automatically, or not automatic, this officially now counts as a any % run and not a no items run, unlike the Mega Man thing. Also, I don't know if you heard that. You just heard a little whoosh, but this Gutsman guy just fell. So if you heard that, I just stood him back up. I do have Mega Man toys. Anyway, we're on the second half of the stage. Oh, this one. Now we got some anti-gravity effects here. Nothing too crazy. We're just seeing Zero dash, some SDCs for the stronger enemies, of course. The Saber dash cancel. Basically just spamming. You might as well call that spamming dash cancel or spamming. I don't know. I can't come up with an acronym right now, but we're already getting close to the end of the stage. And if you don't know, the PlayStation games have 2 sections to each stage with a loading screen in between because it's on a disc and not a cartridge. So you got to have these long loading screens that we didn't have to have in the original trilogy, which, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But I will say it's one of my least favorite parts of this trilogy, even though I did already say that. But anyway, let's fight Cyber Peacock. How is this going to go? This is another boss that's in the air, so we're going to have a hard time doing SDC. Because in order to do the D in the SDC, you have to dash. And I'm pretty sure you have to be on the ground for that, unless there's something I'm unaware of. And we're just slowly taking him out. I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. But we're still seeing some swag strats in there, not getting hit a single time, dodging those heat-seeking missiles, and Cyber Peacock has been defeated. And next up, we have Frost Walrus. Now, personally, this is normally the first Maverick I go to, and we just saw a frozen Blizzard Buffalo back there, which I always thought was cool. But as a kid, I always thought that was kind of like creepy and intimidating, and I guess that's the point. But because it's like, first of all, how did Blizzard Buffalo get here? We already killed him. And I'm pretty sure there's another Easter egg with another, maybe it's Chill Penguin on this stage as well. I don't fully remember, but yeah, it's still a cool Easter egg nonetheless. I like it. So we went the real fast way this time. Wow. That's, I don't know the last time you guys played this stage, but that was incredibly fast. All right, there's Chill Penguin, okay. Again, I don't understand how these guys got here, but I assume it's just implying that this Frost Walrus guy is no joke. He could freeze the Ice Mavericks from the other games. And oh wow, was that that normally doesn't happen when you do that weapon. That was somehow a SDC into the Flame Sword. Not sure how that happened, but I'm here for it. I like that. And we get the music change. I don't know why this stage is one of the only ones, if not the only one, with a music change halfway through, but gotta love it. Gotta love it. And Zero is zooming through this, using the ice sliding just to go forward a little bit while he does the more attacks. What was that, an extra life we just picked up there? I believe it was. We get to see some Mets. And from this game forward, I believe there is a Met in every game. I don't think there is any Mets in Mega Man X2 or X3, which is a huge shame because I would love to do the best Mets from every Mega Man X game, but maybe there's a similar enemy. But anyway, let's take on Frost Walrus. And here he is, Frost Walrus himself. Oh, we're actually using his weakness. That's surprising. I assume we would just see some SDC stuff. I guess because he's sliding around, that makes it harder. But I won't be surprised if we do see an SDC somewhere in here. We are seeing some very nice precision, though, here. Hitting him the second the invincibility frames in, making this boss fight a cakewalk. But are you really surprised? Not only is it TAS, but it's Frost Walrus. And Frost Walrus is now dead. And here we are at Split Mushroom stage. I forgot to say his intro, but that's what stage we're at. We got a long spiral staircase in the first half of the stage, followed by an actual stage later on. And we got to run to a couple of these platforms. And wow, even that first room was done a lot faster than I've ever seen it done. But again, this is TAS. And here we have the actual stage. That spiral staircase was really made a joke of. But yeah, now we got some vertical movement. We got some ladybugs we got to take out. I love watching vertical movement in TAS. I mean, it's just crazy stuff. Wall jumping and like barely touching the ground. It's really a marvel to be looked at here. Now, there is a way to do a mini-boss skip coming up as Mega Man X. I don't know if you could do it as Zero. I guess not. As Mega Man X, if you charge up Magma Dragoon's weapon, you can do the Shoryuken type thing all the way up and skip this boss fight. But wow, Zero just hits him through the floor with the ice weapon. I didn't even know that was possible, but you know what? Props to you, Zero. You're not going to skip the boss fight. You're going to go to him and take him out not even the old-fashioned way, the cool way, I would say. Now we got some more spiral staircases. We have some spiked balls coming at Zero that he's barely dodging, narrowly avoiding death, or I guess these aren't real spikes, but jeez. Gee whiz, guys. Really zooming up these stairs. Oh, and this section. We all know this section. We got these drills in the sky. Yeah, it's another vertical section, but this time on an auto-scroller elevator. Isn't that fun? What is TAS going to do in this auto-scroller? We'll see. Oh, wow. Dodging those balls. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, wow. I actually got damaged. I guess that was just for fun. Doesn't really matter if you get damaged here if you're TAS. Just barely sliding under those. Good grief. Oh, and he got that guy last second before he escaped off screen. Slicing the bullets with his sword? Crazy stuff. Oh, and now he's getting on the platforms. That's how you know. That's how you... Never mind. I was about to say that's how you... Wait, he scrolled the screen up. He scrolled the screen up to make it go faster so he can get up here faster. That's amazing. Oh my... He got all the way up there before the auto-scroller ended. He was already in the boss corridor. Wow, scrolling the screen up is overpowered. Even on the left side, obviously he's not supposed to be there. He was jumping in that cutscene. What's going on? Well, I guess we know he's fighting Split Mushroom. That's about all I could say. Looks like some of Split Mushroom's psychedelic mushroom spores got into Zero's system. Don't know how that works with robots, but he's clearly seeing things. And not anymore because he killed Split Mushroom. Split Mushroom has died. And next up we have Web Spider. And I hate spiders. Now this is a good old classic, just fun Mega Man X4 level. This feels, I think this was the first level I played when I did play this game casually my first couple of times. I don't even remember when I played this game the first time. I was probably really little because I think I played on the GameCube X Collection or whatever, but I think this was the first stage I went to, and it really feels like a first stage. If you're not going to go to Magma Dragoon, I think this even is a viable stage to go to first in like a RTA speedrun. And oh my goodness, Zero's sitting there off screen climbing on those logs and barely getting those crazy jumps. All of that is way harder than it looks, by the way, gamers. I don't know if you guys have ever tried any of that. I sure haven't. But the reason I haven't is because I know how hard it is. I don't know. You guys should give that a try at home and tell me how it goes. But anyway, we're already done with the first half of this stage, and we're continuing on to the next half. There are some upgrades here, but I don't think Zero cares. Why would he? Zero doesn't even care about the bees. Dang, he's just damage boosting through them. He just damage boosted through them bees. There ain't even much of the stage left. We're almost to the spider guy. Oh my goodness gracious. And of course, vertical. Ooh. And he found a shortcut. Good job, Zero. Nice job finding that shortcut. And that's the stage. Let's take on Web Spider. And here he is, the webbed spider himself. He makes those weird noises oh, and Zero gets him off screen. Zero kills him off screen. Oh my goodness, what a battle. I did not see that coming. I was about to bring up how he can't SDC because he's not on the ground, but what was that? He did a spinny thing and just killed him off screen like it was nothing. Oh my gosh, I don't know how that works or how that happened, but great fight, Zero. And next up we have Slash Beast, and this is the train level. This is probably one of the easiest levels in the entire game. I guess that's debatable. There are a lot of easy. This whole game is easy, really. This is one of maybe the easiest Mega Man X game, but one day I'll rank the Mega Man X games and say which one's the easiest and hardest, because I'm sure you guys want to see that video. Unless you don't, in which case, let me know. The worst part about this stage, though, is waiting for these guys to drop their bombs. I mean, it really just turns this stage into an auto-scroller. You jump over all these enemies. Maybe you destroy them if you're a regular human being and not TAS. But you just, or maybe you destroy them if you are TAS, apparently. I don't know. But then you get to the end of the train car and you get forced to stop. You wait for this clumsy guy to come over here, almost trip into a hole and then run away. Now we have to wait for another mini-boss. I mean, good grief. That's what I gotta say. Good grief. And Zero takes it out. Oh my gosh. That Zero killed that boss in like a quarter of the time it took that boss to spawn in the first place. That's crazy. Good job, Zero. But now we're inside the tunnel, which of course constitutes for a second half of the stage. Still trains, and I believe there are still some bombs being thrown that blow up the train tracks, but hopefully not. I'm getting tired of those guys. That's the worst part. This is a really fun level, but oh, he picks up a heart tank. Nice. Well, I guess it wasn't directly in the way. Why not pick it up? He was even getting damage boosted through it. Might as well. Once again, not a 0% items run. Okay, what was that about? Why does Zero punch the ground right there? Is that some kind of RNG manipulation? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Because obviously Zero had to stop moving for that. And generally when you stop moving, that is slower than when you are moving. So, I'm not sure what the deal was with that. Normally I can give you like a hypothesis. For that, I have no idea. But I guess now it's just time to fight Slash Beast and stop obsessing over the stage. Even though we are still on the stage. I guess we're always on the stage. But oh my gosh! Look how fast this guy. He's faster than a moving train. To be fair, I don't know how fast this train is moving. But let's see how fast this boss fight goes since this guy stays on the ground. Pretty fast. That was a very fast boss fight. He just melted all of his health and crazy. Good job, Zero. You killed Slash Beast. And next up we have Storm Owl, the guy who really wants to be Storm Eagle, but is not as cool. And I know a lot of people like Storm Owl, so if you like Storm Owl, that's fine. I'm not gonna. You can like whoever you want, but I personally like Storm Eagle. So when I see Storm Owl, I'm like, not only is this a ripoff, but frankly, it's kind of a worse version of Storm Eagle, I would say. And we got another heart tank. That's 3 heart tanks. Wow, Zero's really going in. Now, will they come in handy? I'd say probably not unless they're used to be damage boosts later, but we'll see. But we're in a mech, as you can see, so I assume that's faster. We already got to the end of Area 1. That's just crazy talk. This stage also reminds me of that one stage from Mega Man X7, but this one's obviously better than the one from Mega Man X7, as I'm sure you could have guessed. Unless you haven't played X7, in which... Ooh! What an invincibility damage boost there or whatever. That was sick. Going through the spikes like that. Crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. The double backflip! The double backflip midair, the 2-cycle, the mini-boss. Crazy. Zero's going insane. Oh my gosh. And here we are in the boss fight room already. Time to fight Storm Owl. Wow, that was one of the crazier stages, surprisingly. We got a damage boost off of the spikes. We destroyed that mini-boss. We were in a mech. We picked up a heart tank. I mean, lots of anomalies in this stage. But will this boss fight be one of them, or will we destroy him very quickly? Well, we already took out half of his health, so that answers that. And now he's dead. We didn't get an anomaly in the boss fight unless you count killing him fast as an anomaly, which I would not when it comes to TAS. So great job, Zero. You done killed Storm Owl. And now we have the spaceport stages, or at least the spaceport stage. I don't even remember if they're all... Look, I call all of them the Sigma stages. I know it's wrong, but we all know Sigma's the boss, so to me, they're all the Sigma stages. But at least this one's called the spaceport stage. And it's a pretty short stage, so let's see if Zero does anything interesting or if he's just going to slide and jump over everything as he has typically... Ooh! Ooh, that was interesting. Using a damage boost to get a wall jump? What was that? That's some crazy tech I've never seen before. I'll admit I'm not an expert when it comes to the X4, X5, and X6 game physics, but that was insane. I've never seen that. But it's time to fight the Colonel, or the Colonel, is how it's spelled. And this guy's a lightsaber. He's a lot like Sigma from Mega Man X1, except his lightsaber is red, so this guy's evil. But I guess Sigma's probably evil as well. And welp, Zero won the battle. Good job, Zero. Who could have seen that coming? And now we have the second spaceport stage, where this stage is even shorter. This might be one of the easiest stages in the game. Now we do have a couple of tanky enemies, but that's it. That was the whole stage. I'm pretty sure I called this the easiest stage, and if I didn't, I should have, because I wasn't considering the bosses when I did that. But I will be doing a Mega Man X castle boss video soon, and this counts as a castle boss. Both the Colonel and Iris right here, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, as they say. For now, Iris appears to have a Chaos Emerald, or something. And somehow that gave her mech armor. Forgive me, Zero. They're gonna fight. They're gonna battle. This is not good. Now, this boss fight casually, the first time you play it is not very easy, but once you understand what to do, it's really not that bad. But of course, TAS just knocks it out immediately. And I wonder if we're going to see the cutscene here, or if TAS is going to skip that. I'm not going to skip it, so if we don't see it, TAS skipped it. Oh, we're just going to final weapon. All right, well, hey, I didn't skip the cutscene. You saw there was no cuts there. Anyway, here we are at the final weapon stage, as you can see, and I believe this stage is pretty short too, but it's a lot longer than the last stage. Really cool background, but I think it's very in focus, that final weapon there in the background. it's kind of disorienting for a background image, but here we are. Don't know why there's a hole in the ceiling right there, but I don't mind. I believe this is the general fight. It really looks like one of the Mega Man X6 boss fights, which is a weird thing to say, but I stand by it. It's not a Mega Man X6 boss fight. Those are all awful, but this is the closest thing.
True power.
Show me your true power, he said. Good thing I didn't have to read that, or I would have never known. But yeah, this reminds me of a Mega Man X6 boss fight. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's because he looks kind of like Gates. Maybe it's because it's kind of like the Hymax fight. I don't know. But either way, this guy's dead. Good job, Zero. You killed both Iris and the General and the Colonel. What's next? The President? Don't do that, Zero. Am I even allowed to say that on the internet? Well, regardless, Zero continues forward, and hopefully the President is not next of any country. You shouldn't do that, Zero. I'm changing subjects. What we're really about to do is a Maverick boss fight, and we're starting with Magma Dragoon. We all love this guy because he does Street Fighter moves, and he came out of the lava. Pretty good intro, Magma Dragoon. How's he going to be taken down? Of course, the SDC. Couldn't even get one full... Well, I guess he did get one full fire breath out, but then he died. Magma Dragoon died again. Now, who is this but Storm Owl? We all know Storm Owl. He's not going to say nothing this time. We're just getting right into the battle, and because he's right here, I'm sure we'll be able to do a pretty quick kill on the guy. Killing him off screen. Messing him up, and Storm Owl has died again. And who else could this be but Frost Walrus? We all know this guy. I like him. I would say we all love him, but I don't know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below if you like Frost Walrus, because I certainly do. But Zero does not. Zero is going to kill this guy, or at least attempt to, and I guess we'll find out how well that goes soon. And by soon I meant now. It went very well because Frost Walrus is dead. Again! Oh, would you look at that? It's Slash Beast. How is this fight going to go? Well, I think we already know because, judging by his health bar, he's dead. Slash Beast is dead. Again! Now, this has got to be Split Mushroom if I've ever seen him. And this guy, you got to be careful. He'll mess you up. He'll fry your circuits. And, Zero, you got to be careful here. It's already working. But I guess, TAS probably has it covered, I would say. And there he goes. There he goes, killing Split Mushroom. Not really a fast way to do this, it seems, but there he goes. He's dead. Split Mushroom is dead. Again! Now, what Maverick could this possibly be on there? Oh, it's Jet Stingray. Of course. Now, how is this battle going to go? Does Zero have a better strategy this time, or are we just going to have to wait for him to go under the water? Hope he doesn't swoop down with that bad RNG, but as far as I'm aware, TAS... Never heard of bad RNG. And of course, there he goes under the water, and he is dead with that SDC. Jet Stingray has died. Again. And would you look at that, Cyber Peacock, the notorious Cyber Peacock. We all know him. You know what I'll say? We all know and love Cyber Peacock. Who doesn't like Cyber Peacock? That's all I'm saying. Now this fight, on the other hand, okay. I just realized that TAS and or Zero probably don't like Cyber Peacock because they're actively trying to murder the guy. But the game's the game, you know, the game's the game. No hard feelings. And it doesn't seem like there's any tricks to this fight, but Cyber Peacock is dead. Again! Now, this has got to be Web Spider stage. Yep, there he is. There's Web Spider. How are we going to take him down this time? Wait, Zero, you're running low on health. Be careful, Zero. Oh, he took him off screen? Oh, gosh, we didn't even get to... Whatever Zero did to Web Spider was too inappropriate for us to see. I mean, he must have murdered the guy real bad, cut off all 8 of his legs or something, because he's dead. Again! And we've beaten all 8 Mavericks, so now we have the Grim Reaper! Oh my goodness! Zero's gonna die. It's the Grim Reaper. No. Zero. Zero can never die. Oh, what a scary looking background that is. We're on the inside of the pyramids or something with that. We got another Chaos Emerald back there. Oh, are we ready for our final journey? This really is the Grim Reaper. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, we sent him on fire. Zero is fighting death. My goodness. That's one of the legendary battles anybody has to go through, is battling death. Normally death ends up winning in the end, but it's a very long game. But anyway, Zero's not going to let that happen. Zero's about to kill him. He did. Wait, round two. Round two. It was Sigma the whole time? This guy's a cosplaying fanatic. First he cosplayed as Luke Skywalker, then he cosplayed as Wolverine, then he cosplayed as Captain America, and now Death? I mean, my goodness, Sigma. You gotta be comfortable in your own skin. Not that there's anything wrong with cosplaying is cool. I didn't mean that sounded like a dig at cosplayers. I like cosplaying. It's cool. Maybe I'll cosplay one day. But for now, it looks like we've defeated Sigma. But wait, is that a boss door? That means there's more. What is this?
Are you ready for your final journey?
Sigma, your face, it looks disgusting in that thing. Stick to cosplaying, my goodness. Oh my, gee willikers, Sigma looks disgusting, but Zero's destroying this abomination as fast as, I would say as fast as humanly possible, but this guy's not even human, this is TAS. Oh, Sigma's health bar is back. Yeah, you got a laser gun. His head looks, once again, disgusting on that thing. I don't know what it is, but, we killed it. Good. Good. I don't want to look at that thing anymore. That was really ugly. Hopefully Sigma isn't ugly anymore in future Mega Man games. Surely he won't be. What is that? The General? And I don't need car insurance. Oh my gosh, Zero, teleport out of there. What are you doing? I think he did. I think I heard him teleport right at the end. He did. Well, I assume. They wouldn't just end the game on Zero's death, would they? That'd be a weird end to a video game. Hey, and look, Keiji Inafune. I know that guy. That guy makes Mega Man, right? And Mighty Number 9, but we don't talk about that one. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed that, but let's move on to full screen Tooterp. Well, as always, that was a very enjoyable task. There were not a lot of crazy glitches in this one that I noticed other than the SDC, of course, which is always great to see. But there was a lot of really great tech, and I was surprised to know that there was no Mega Man X any % task, but I mean, the Zero task, come on. That was still cool to watch. We all love Zero, don't we? Sure, he's not as overpowered as in Mega Man X3, but come on, that was still a fun watch, I would say. But anyway, as always, I hope you guys all enjoyed, because I certainly did, as always, when it comes to these tasks. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at the 100% task featuring Mega Man X, and then if you guys really want to, we'll take a look at the no item 0% Mega Man X task of Mega Man X4. So stay tuned for that if you want to see it. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys didn't take the April Fool's video too much to heart. It seemed like some of you guys, I mean, it's an April Fool's video, guys, come on, it was a bonus video. There's 3 videos this week. It was free. It's a free video, guys. You don't gotta watch it. I don't know. I thought it was a funny video, though. In a few years, you guys are gonna go back and look at that video and be like, man, that was really funny. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the next one, too, and I'll see you there.